Howdy folks, and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of War in the East 2 Vistula 2 Berlin campaign. So once again, in the previous Axis ground phase, I realized I made I wouldn't say several mistakes, but at least two of them. First of all, I overestimated again the AI, in the sense that I let I think this is the first mechanized corps being surrounded. I think the AI just pushed some units here to gain the zone of control and then just pulled them back. It's not too bad because it still has 47 movement points, so I can still manage to do a few things with it, but the combat value is quite low, so I can't really fight properly with the first mechanized corps. And again, the AI managed to break through here and prevent the isolation of these units, which, say, if on one hand this is bad, on the other hand is good, because now I have the opportunity to encircle the 254th Infantry Division, one regiment of the 126th, the one regiment of the 45th Volksgrenadier, and also the 16th Panzer Division, because I can just surround them here by probably breaking through this line of single regiments. And also one thing that I'm noticing is that the Germans are always more and more using individual regiments. I mean, besides here, of course, but yeah, they're using more and more individual regiments to hold the line. And yeah, I should reach Poznan, because I think this is now turn 7. And yeah, I think I lost already the bonus point for taking Poznan. But anyway, but I can hopefully redeem myself by taking or trying to advance through to Bratislava. Here the enemy defenses are quite powerful, because they have a level 3 fortifications, but I think I do have enough firepower now to at least open a breach around this area, because I think this would be all clear plain terrain, right? Yeah, this is all clear, so I can now try to breach here and then try to push towards Bratislava with my mobile units. And alternatively, I can also try to open a gap here and make a small pocket of around this area here to encircle, hopefully, these units here. Oh, even the Leibstandarte. Okay, interesting. Because yeah, the more units I can destroy in this phase, and the less units I will have to face in the next turns. Yeah, which is pretty obvious, I guess. And this time around, I will just I won't use the AI to set up the recon missions, because I just want to make sure that the 5th Air Army is interdicting. Because I just want to see if the Germans do have plenty of reserves behind the line, or if I have to limit my ambitions to a smaller pocket south east of Bratislava. So the weather should be fine over here. I think it's still cold around. Should be cold, right? Yeah, cold. While cold. Okay, it's fine, perfect. So I can just try to, yeah, do like this. And yeah, let's leave it automatic, and let's confirm it. And also, if there's one thing that I wanted to do, yeah, let's also scout the 2nd Air Army. Okay, it's here. I want to scout this area here to make sure that there are no enemies. Yeah, I think that this is fine. So I can try to spot. Yep. And yeah, I think that's it. I noticed I do have a small bridgehead on the other side of the Vistula, which is really good. Because then I can try to push with the wait, with the 5th Rifle Corps, and yeah, yeah, that's it. I will try to close. Also, yeah, let's scout this area here as well, because I don't know, the 3rd Air Army. Okay, perfect. Low, because that's not really important. So that's it. Let's see the events. Oh, just Royal Air Force raids. And then, okay, I think it's we can end it here, and the introduction, of course. And yeah, let's jump straight into the episode and see how far can the Red Army advance on this turn. Alright folks, so just to go straight back into the action, I decided to do some recon missions just to scout the positions of the Germans ahead, and in particular as well in the Kurland pocket, just to make sure that I wouldn't have to find some nasty surprises there. Briefly, what I decided to do here was probably, let's say, not the best move at the beginning, because attacking there in the front, in the short section of the front south of Lake Balaton, I don't know. I attacked because I wanted to trap that lonely regiment, but then I realized that also that tank regiment, but then I realized that I had to push it out anyway, because otherwise I would not been able to close the encirclement. So anyway, on the other side of the front, in the area around Budapest, I just, let's say, kept pushing slowly but surely westwards, even though I was quite frustrated, let's say, at the moment, at the impossibility of performing any big to kind of big pocket, until I realized, oh my god, yes, the Axis actually don't have any strategic reserve behind the front line. And in that very region of the front, you start with 2 cavalry corps, which let's say are not really suited for combat, in my opinion. Therefore, they are very good in either converting enemy hexes or just sealing up portions of the pockets. Now, when you have cavalry, tank, and mechanized corps, you can always split them up into 3 individual divisions, which is I don't know. Maybe I didn't have enough experience in this scenario to actually do it, and this is definitely an invaluable lesson that I did learn for when I will ever play the Soviet campaign. But yeah, I think I could have, let's say, maybe moved half of the troops and just divide into divisions the 2 cavalry corps, and with those I could have covered up to 6 hexes, while I could have used my tank and mechanized corps to, I don't know, push even more westwards. But that was my very first time playing and struggling in this scenario, and so yeah, it just didn't cross my mind, and also because I was very afraid of the AI just opening a path into my pockets and just pull its units out. And if there is one thing that I also did learn, let's say, especially from this turn, and also while rewatching this turn, was the fact that sometimes I feel like I am being over ambitious in War in the East too. I always like to go for these huge pockets, those huge encirclements. While also if there is a second lesson here, is that you have to enjoy what you have, and even if you have a small pocket of, let's say, 3 to 4 divisions or 5 to 6 to 7 regiments, it's, in my opinion, in this scenario, if you're playing as the Red Army, is always better than having maybe trying to encircle a large portion of the German army, like I did in the past 2 or 3 turns. That then they will just break out because the AI will re-establish a zone of control, and they will not be isolated, and so you just wasted one extra turn in this way. So it's interesting to let's say rewatch it unfolding and commending my own strategy. You might have seen that I like to play with the logistics map mode on. When playing the small scenarios, I usually don't use it, but in this short campaign, I decided to, most of the times, to keep it on, mostly to keep track of where are my level 4 and level 3 priority depots, and based on the location of those depots, I would, as a consequence of that, reposition my HQ units to maximize the capacity of those depots. And besides those 2 pockets, which made me quite happy, I was also equally happy to finally besiege Königsberg. It was now turn 7, so I still had, I think it was 6 more turns to fully take control of the city. And as such, I wanted to really maximize the starvation effect by completely isolating the garrison from the supply sources. And besides that, I just kept moving and attacking along the line, hoping for the best, and as always, looking for opportunities for new encirclements. And let's say that's it for this episode, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next episode.